In a quiet valley, surrounded by soft hills and wildflowers, lived Danielle, a young horse who dreamed of exploring the world beyond her familiar meadow. Every day, Danielle would stand at the wooden fence and gaze at the far-off woods, wondering who or what lived out there beyond the trees. She had birds for company and butterflies for fun, but something in her heart longed for a friend who truly understood her dreams. One crisp morning, with the sky painted in soft oranges and pinks, Danielle took a deep breath and decided today was the day she'd go find that friend. She trotted past the fence, her hooves brushing dewy grass, heart pounding with excitement as the meadow slowly gave way to the shadowy woodland. The trees whispered above her, and little critters scurried below, but Danielle pressed on, ears perked for any sound of a welcoming voice. By midday, she found a babbling brook, where she paused to sip cool water and admire the pebbles that shimmered like jewels beneath the surface. A flutter of color caught her eye. She turned and saw a field of sunflowers waving gently in the breeze, but no one to share it with. She trotted through fields and under arches of ivy, humming little songs to keep herself company, still holding on to hope. As the sun began to dip, she stumbled upon an abandoned tree house, its rope ladder swaying, hinting at past laughter and joy. Danielle climbed the hill beside the tree and looked out over a vast open plain. So big and full of possibilities, it made her heart leap. Night crept in gently, stars twinkling above like curious eyes, watching her journey unfold with wonder and silent applause. She curled up under a tree, fireflies glowing softly around her, and whispered to the night sky, "I'll find my friend tomorrow." The next morning, she awoke to birdsong and golden sunbeams, feeling more determined than ever to continue her adventure. She wandered into a quiet glen filled with mushrooms and moss, where a fallen log made the perfect stage for her daydreams. Danielle imagined telling stories, sharing dreams, and galloping in harmony with a friend who laughed at her jokes and joined in her games. Later that day, she followed a winding path lined with wind chimes that sang gently in the breeze, like voices calling her onward. She reached a sparkling lake and dipped her hooves in the water, watching her reflection ripple beside curious fish swimming past. Suddenly, a strong breeze carried a scent of fresh apples. Danielle galloped toward it, her mane flowing like a banner in the wind. She reached an orchard nestled between hills, trees heavy with ripe fruit, but still no sign of another creature to greet her. A little disheartened but still hopeful, she decided to return home, realizing that sometimes the best journeys are the ones that help us understand ourselves. As she retraced her steps, familiar sights brought comfort: the brook, the sunflower field, even the creaky old treehouse. When she finally returned to her meadow, she felt different, braver, wiser, and full of new stories to tell. That night, under the stars, Danielle smiled. She hadn't found a friend yet, but she knew in her heart that one day she would, and until then, her meadow was full of dreams,